Tonight, Denver7 is giving you a 360 look at housing in the Denver metro as the cost of living continues to rise. There is a large inventory of available apartments as developers continue to build more expensive units.
So meanwhile, Denver City leaders tell us they are trying to find affordable housing solutions. Well, tonight, Denver7's Danielle Kreuter is giving us this 360 view. She spoke with the Colorado Apartment Association, Denver's expanding housing affordability administrator, and a Denver City Council member. And these voices give us a look at how we got here and what the plan is to solve this issue.
You only need to drive around a block or two before you spot a for lease sign around downtown Denver. New amenity-rich apartments and cranes in the sky building even more. Plenty of options for luxury apartments, but are there too many options?
Developers have been very interested in building rental housing here in Colorado, and supply of new housing has exceeded consumer demand.
What has that done to our vacancy rate? Is it historically high?
Overall, yes. This quarter it came in at 6.4%, which was 0.6% lower than it was the previous quarter, but that's still a very high vacancy rate. Vacancy rates are very good for consumers because it means there's a lot of suppliers out there competing for their business.
As we see complexes hoping to sweeten the deal for renters, there's even more projects on deck with thousands of units set to come online in the coming years.
To a large extent, the units that are coming online today are the ones that were thought up, planned, originated between 3 and 4 years ago.
Data shows a huge spike in apartment proposal applications in 2022. As Denver7 reported on at the time,
they're trying to kind of force a square peg into a round hole.
There was a big change coming.
You can't require them to build affordable housing within the development that they're doing. And so what this bill did was it lifted that and said, yes, you can.
Before Serena Gonzalez Gutierrez was a city council member, she served at the state legislature and co-sponsored a law that allows local governments to require new apartments to have a certain number of affordable units.
There's a lot of people who, have lived here a long time, want to continue to live here, but our city has become more and more unaffordable.
The law went into effect in 2022, but there was a rush of apartment applications filed by developers and builders hoping to get in before the requirements took effect in Denver.
My work group had over 1,500 development applications in for review.
The city ended up granting a grace period and then a second one to allow all of those applications to go through the system without any affordability requirements. So we might be seeing now, 3 years later, a lot of projects come online without an affordability piece. Is that concerning for the city at all?
I don't think it's concerning, right? We still need and want that development. It's still supply. The more units that you provide, hopefully it does bring down the cost of rent, gives people options to move around as well. To be clear, they are still contributing to our affordable housing goals. They're just paying a linkage fee that was subject to the previous system.
Gonzalez Gutierrez didn't join council until after the grace period was approved. Do you have an opinion about giving a grace period to the exact projects that your law was hoping to make more affordable for residents?
I haven't necessarily an opinion on that, but I guess I'm hopeful that going forward, and we've already started to see some of this on council, we're hearing about the number of affordable units that developers are going to be building in the projects that they're bringing to us.
Since the affordability requirements were fully put into effect in Denver earlier this year, there's been just over 30 projects approved so far.
We anticipated somewhere between 400 and 500 income restricted units per year as a result of development. So again, that would fully depend on our volume, our project volume. We feel this is a really successful policy. We're really excited about continuing with it and seeing the outcomes that our development community is also approaching us with.
Time will tell whether the policy truly helps make things more affordable. City leaders hope these changes help to provide more options, at the very least, to all of those who have a hard time affording to live in the city they love.
Housing is a human right.
In Denver,
it's long overdue to pay attention to the issue of affordability.
I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver7.
And Danielle's committed to covering Colorado's affordable housing crisis and new projects working to help provide a solution. And if you have a story idea you want her to share with her, scan the QR code on your screen. You can connect with her that way or email her, danielle.kreuter@denver7.com.